Question for you: what do you think about these new movies that have come out? We'll just go down the list. Let's talk about Black Widow. What you think about Black Widow?
I enjoyed it. Black Widow was good. Scarlett Johansson, we stand with you. They need to give you your bread. But because that movie was the shit, and it really would have been a box office killer if it was released in.
Contrary to popular opinion, it was alright. It wasn't like Iron Man. It was alright. Like, look. Here comes the chauvinistic. No. It wasn't the first Wonder Woman. I'm expecting to watch a Marvel movie and see a superhero. She's not a superhero. She's a spy. She might as well be 007 without the stuff.
She's 007. She's 007 with a little bit of extra oomph.
That's
my
fine.
thing is,
but there's a reason. There's a reason why when she shows up with the Avengers, they put her in the back. There's a reason why.
Wow.
There's a reason why, and it's not because of Scarlett Johansson. There's a reason why the Arrow dude, they put him in the back because they get killed. You got a dude who's 500 pounds in the Incredible Hulk who gets angry and angry and bigger. You got Iron Man, who's basically Batman with more money. You got Thor, who's a god.
And smarter.
And smart. You got Thor, who's a god. You got Ant-Man, who's... Come on, bro. Like, really?
Ant-Man, and look, another genius.
Thank you. And you go, she's a spy. Stop. Cut it out. There's a reason why they killed her. What is she going to do?
Wow.
I rest my case. Exactly. Now, the movie was cool. But as far as, like, in that story, they should have probably did the story where
They should have talked about Budapest.
They should have did the Budapest thing.
But I think they're saving that. That's how they're going to milk the titty and keep her.
Maybe. But they got to stop trying to put her in the same class as Iron Man and...
My thing is this. On a team, everybody plays their role. Tom Brady is the quarterback. And...
What does the water boy do?
Listen. What's his name? Runs the ball. She's not the water boy, though.
She is the water boy.
No, she's not.
She is.
You know what she is?
What?
She's a DB.
The DB stuff. Really?
She's a DB.
Charles Woodson's a DB. He just went to the Hall of Fame. She's not a Hall of Famer.
She is a Hall of Famer.
No, she is not.
Especially amongst
they
women.
They need to have a movie. They need to have
amongst women superheroes. She's not a.
Who? Name 3 women superheroes that are. I guarantee the 3 that you name will be doper than her.
I want you to think about this.
Hawkwoman.
No, listen.
Better than her.
Oh, she'll whoop her ass.
Hawkwoman?
She'll whoop her ass.
She has really? She can fly and and she's an alien.
She won't even. Hawkwoman. What
Incredible Hawk.
Come on, wait a minute. Hawkwoman. What Hawkwoman are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Hawkwoman from DC.
From Titans?
No, from DC.
Titans is DC.
Oh, not Teen Titans, but she was a part of the. Justice League. Yeah, Hawkman and Hawkwoman.
I thought you was talking about Hawk and Dove.
No, that's like Teen Titans. That's a low. Yeah, she would whoop her ass. Mm-hmm. But even she has powers. She don't even got no powers. She headbutted dude. No, that was her power.
No, she has super strength. She is not. Like
no, she's a ninja. She's basically Batman.
But she has super strength. And her recovery.
Okay.
What woman you gonna whoop her ass like that? She gonna get back up?
If Iron Man shoots her with a laser, how's she gonna recover from a hole in her chest?
She not.
Exactly. But if Iron Man shoots Incredible Hulk with a laser, he gonna be like, let's go. So look, the movie was dope.
Okay.
I like the movie, but you gotta stop trying to put her.
Listen. She could put it. She has taken what is equivalent to Captain America's super soldier serum.
Okay, if they made her that would be different.
But I'm saying she is that. We've watched her whoop. We've watched her whoop.
You're not gonna sit here and tell me she's not
just like Captain America has without a shield.
You're not gonna sit. Captain America can legitimately go toe to toe with Thor. He might not beat him. Captain America can legitimately go toe to toe with Bucky. Might not beat him.
Hold on, stop. Josh, our producer here, everybody. Can Captain America go toe to toe with Thor?
Yeah. I rest my case.
But here's the thing, though.
If Thor punches him hard enough, he's dead.
Right, exactly.
If Captain America punches her hard enough, she's dead.
No, but you have to think about it like this. Thor doesn't have just his regular strength. He can call upon lightning and thunder
Incredible
to
Hulk
increase his strength.
legitimately jump off the planet.
Hmm?
The Incredible Hulk can literally jump off the planet.
That's true. He has done it before.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're trying to put this person into this category that she does not belong. Now, if they did the Avengers 2...
Okay, here's the question. Okay, I understand what you're saying, but Hulk can crush Ant-Man.
You're 100% right. But Ant-Man can shrink down and go into Hulk's brain. We have a real superhero. If he really wanted to, Ant-Man could go down and go into Hulk's brain.
Right,
and
but
kill him,
look, before he even gets the chance to press that button, it's over with.
I mean, technically, yeah. But this is the conversation. So look, as far as the movie goes, it was good. I can't be mad at the movie. I wish they would have did more with the villain, and supposedly I'm hearing they're gonna bring him back, but we'll see. All right, next movie, Space Jam. How'd you feel about Space Jam?
From what I've watched of Space Jam. I can't lie. I didn't get to finish it because I fell asleep.
Okay.
But from what I've seen of Space Jam, I don't see where people are getting so bent out of shape. People, to me, it looks no cheesier and no better than the last Space Jam. I think the biggest debate in this movie is people talk about LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. And we're talking about two different characters. Mm-hmm. We're talking about two different people. And people tend to love Michael Jordan a little more than they like LeBron James. And I'm going to say overall, because people in LeBron James' generation love LeBron James just like people in Jordan's generation love love Michael Jordan. But the comparisons need to stop.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because for one, they both were movies for kids, and the general consensus among the people that were supposed to see the movie, they love it.
Yeah.
And then too, like you brought a point to me before, Michael Jordan couldn't act.
He was terrible.
People talking about, oh, LeBron couldn't act. LeBron acted better than Jordan did.
I mean, that's not saying much.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So it's like, for you to use that as a comparison, I think you're just being a LeBron hater, and I know there's a lot of LeBron haters out there.
I think the biggest difference in the movies were, one was about the game, which was a Jordan movie. It was more about the game. This one was more about his son, LeBron, and his son and their interaction.
Well, you got to remember, the game was all about him trying to win his friend's talent back.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So
this one LeBron was playing to get his son back.
Yeah. So it's a little that was a little different. I thought it was cool that they brought all the characters. I wish they would have did more with the characters. It just wasn't enough for me. Like, you have the whole Warner Brothers lineup. Like,
and
there should have been
say,
people.
R.I.P. to the non-politically correct characters such as Pepper Le Pew. And Speedy Gonzalez, Arriva.
Yeah, he showed up.
Oh, okay.
He showed up in the little Matrix. I mean, but he didn't have a big role. But like,
and where the jumping beans at?
Oh, it's true. They weren't there.
There were no jumping beans.
But I mean, like I said, I think it was a big. The difference was that LeBron's a terrible actor. He just is. Well, no. In this movie, other movies I've seen, he did pretty good.
I didn't think he did that bad. I think all y'all were being hard.
But Dame was doping.
There you go.
Dame Dollar he was dope.
And I want to say what up to the Neca Raptor.
Yeah.
That was dope. Yeah, I think people are just being hard on that.
Yeah, my 11-year-old daughter loved it, so that's all that matters.
Okay, the next one. Did you see Joe?
Dope.
Man, that was pleasingly surprising. I seen the little trailer for the movie and was like, ooh, that looked like it might be good. I watched that movie. Oh man, that movie was so dope.
It was dope.
That movie was dope.
It was dope. I was shocked. I saw the trailer too, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go grab something to eat and watch this and see. It was just one of them, you just kind of like check it out just to see. Dope.
I'm such a Kate Beckinsale fan. I seen it and I was like, oh, let me see. I seen a little fight scene. I was like, she killed it in Van Helsing and Underworld. I got to see this. I watched it. I was thoroughly impressed. I was not disappointed. And the little twist in the story got me.
Yeah.
The little twist in the story got me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was shocked too. I watched it with, who did I watch it with? My daughter? I think I watched it with my daughter, and we were both kind of like, what?
Mm-hmm.
It was just dope. It was dope how they set it up. It was dope. The thing she wore was dope.
Mm-hmm.
And just to kind of be flipping through movies and see it, catch it, I was like, okay, they need to promote this a little bit harder. It was way.
Well, you know what's funny? After I watched it, all of a sudden they're like promoting it hard. Like,
oh, really?
On my Fire Stick, it's got an ad. It was like I was like, oh, now
okay.
they really pushing it. But at first, it was just like kind of like in the trailers. Here's a quick trailer.
Yeah,
that movie was dope.
But so check that one out.
Yeah.
But the movie that we all been waiting for, Suicide Squad. How'd you feel about the Suicide Squad 2?
I honestly was impressed, and I was hard because I liked the first one. I liked the first one.
Okay.
And everybody that had seen it before me was trying to tell me, oh, it's better than the first one. And I'm partial to the first one because Deadshot, greatest villain ever. But this was impressive, man. And then they said like they stuck to the true Suicide Squad. We got to see a lot of the villains get killed, so it was great. It was great, even though the little monster was cheesy as fuck. But there was some things when I first seen the trailer, and I'm looking at the trailer, I'm like, this shit looks so bubblegum.
Yeah.
But when you watch the movie was good.
It was good.
It wasn't as bubblegum as it looked, but it was good.
It stayed really true to, if you know about the Suicide Squad, it stayed really true. Except there's one part, and I'll tell you off camera, but that stayed really true to it, and it cracked me up. Like I was dying in it. Like John Cena's really good in it. Idris Elba is super dope in it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he came through, and he is. If Will Smith is here, Idris is like right here. If he's your favorite villain, Idris came through. Those little attachments on his gun, and was like, even King Shark. Well, I mean, his name's not King Shark or anything, but even King Shark. Nanawe. Which he ends up being King Shark.
No, she did call him King Shark when they were going through.
Oh, okay.
She called him King Shark, but they just used his name.
You had made a comment about Killer Croc in the first one. Mm-hmm. And I was like, nah, King Shark's better than Killer Croc. But the problem is that made me mad about the first one is the guys in the first one weren't what I know them as. Killer Croc is like 8 feet tall. King Shark, don't get me wrong, King Shark is hella big too. But Killer Croc is this impeding, like, super ginormous person or manimal. Mm-hmm. And he was just a regular dude. Like,
and also, like, even with this one, isn't King Shark supposed to be a really smart dude?
He ends up being really smart. But King Shark, his whole thing is he fights Superboy. He's like a lower tier character. But they end up having him fight Flash, and they'll fight like Aquaman. His ratings go up and down depending on what he's doing. But I mean, he was dope. But Idris Elba was dope in it. All the characters were dope, even the characters that didn't make it. I don't want to spoil anything, but even the characters that didn't make it.
I have a question for both of you. In this movie, who is your MVP?
Well, you know what I'm gonna say what the MVP is. For me, the MVP is Idris Elba.
Yeah,
or Bloodsport, as they would say.
Bloodsport.
I mean, it's neck and neck between him and Cena.
No, because I don't want to say it a different way.
It's neck and neck, and the reason being is because they worked really well together.
But see, Waller did what she was supposed to. She made him a leader.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was her thing. She wanted to make him a leader. She made him a leader, and now he sees what he really is.
Yeah, that's true. So
without giving away the movie.
And they're out. They're having
there's some twists.
Yeah, there's a twist, but there's also a spin-off series. What's his name?
They
already know that there's a spin-off series.
Okay. That was already in the
that's already in there. So Peacemaker has his own show coming out on HBO. So it's one of those things where Cena is really good in the movie to the point where they're like, all right,
and then
let's do something.
And then James Gunn, genius, because he brought a comedic level to it that wasn't corny.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And it was just dope, like the way they say, now, like the leaves and stuff. Like, it was just dope. Like, when they put, when they go down underground, they say the
stuff.
Yeah, it was just dope.
They did neat stuff with the editing, because, Yeah.
You're paying all this money, and, you got to have people watch. I watched it. I don't watch movies more than once. It's one of those things I'm like, but I watched this twice all the way through, and then, like...
That was one of the best superhero movies I got to watch at home.
Yeah, absolutely.
And see, my thing is, like I said, you were hard on Black Widow, but I thought Black Widow was one of the greatest choreography superhero movies I've ever seen. Fights wise and all of that, it was amazing. The difference in Marvel and DC is Marvel's stories stand for themselves. So the action really carries the movies because the stories are already solid.
You already know the story, yeah.
To me, DC stories, you have to do a lot of building up for you to understand what's going on.
Well, Marvel's had multiple different,
yeah.
You know what? Okay, so the part that let me down about Black Widow. I was watching. It's a chick. I was watching Warrior on HBO.
What's Warrior?
Warrior is the guy who's playing Sub-Zero, but also the guy who's playing the G.I. Joe.
Yes.
No, the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
They're in a show. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in a show. No, not Snake Eyes. The other one. What's the white one? Snake Eyes and what's his brother?
What's his brother's name?
Storm Shadow.
Storm Shadow. The guy who plays Storm Shadow is in a show called Warriors on HBO. That fighting is the best fighting I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. The best karate, kung fu I have ever seen. Ever. Watch Warriors.
Is it better than Ip-Man?
It's probably that one scene in Ant-Man where they're it's equal to that, but it's every show. You saw it. It's every show. Mm-hmm. So going from that, literally, I watched that, finished that, and then watched. I was kind of like, oh, okay, all right, cool. That's how this new Snake Eyes is gonna be. That's the movie that I'm waiting to come out.
Now see,
because there's. Oh, it's already out now?
I haven't seen it. I know it's out. I haven't seen it.
That I need to watch.
The biggest problem is, like, I still haven't seen Fast 9, and y'all know how big of a Fast 9
I haven't seen that either.
Now I can watch it on my TV, so I'll rent it. Because, like I said, I'm not going to the movies to see shit no more.
I went to COVID Centuries COVID
Theater and partook.
But hey, I love movies. It's always good to watch them. It's better to watch them at home. Yeah. I can fall asleep and wake up watching them.
But those movies are the movies that we were thoroughly impressed with so far.
No problem. 3 of the 4. Check them out. That's Knoc. I'm Knef. Till next time.